All right, so round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs has concluded as we had, 5 game 7s. So let's get into all 5 of these. So first, the Carolina Hurricanes win the series over the Bruins with a 3-2 victory. This was an exciting series, by all means. Antti Ranta had a pretty good game in net for the Canes. Their first goal was from Teravainen. He got the first goal about a minute and a half left in the first, and so that put Carolina on the board, kind of set the tone for the game. Max Domi scored the second one 3.5 minutes rather into the second period, giving them a 2-0 edge. I mean, remaining in the game, the Bruins did have a push. They did fight back. Jake DeBrusk scored not too long after, making it 2-1. Domi though got the 3-1. He made it 3-1 with his second goal of the game, and then Pasternak scored with just 30 seconds left on the clock in the game, which made it interesting. But the Canes ended up winning, so they move on. Next, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning winning in the series over the Leafs. The Leafs, they haven't won a first-round series in so long, and they continued that drought with a 2-1 loss over Tampa. Very close game, sort of controversial parts of it. So anyways, the first goal was from Nick Paul, who ended up having a hell of a game. It was a very good shot from him on the rebound, making it 1-0 Tampa Bay. In the second period, Morgan Riley tied it up for the Leafs. They initially had tied it up, but then the goal was taken away because of an interference call, and that made it 1-1. But Nick Paul clutched up once again. He got the game winner, and there were no goals in the third period, so that was it. The Lightning move on. They'll play the Panthers next. Next, we have the Oilers winning the series over the LA Kings. This was an interesting series, sort of an underdog story with the Kings, but yeah. Anyways, in the second period, that's where we saw our first goal. Cody Cici got the first goal for the Oilers, and that was about 14, 15 minutes into it. In the third period, they made it 2-0 with a Connor McDavid goal, of course, and LA just had nothing going for them on offense. Next, we have another very interesting series where the Rangers really had to come back in the series. Overtime victory for the Rangers, 4-3 over the Penguins. They win the series 4-3 as well. Chris Kreider got the first goal. That was for the Rangers, making it 1-0, but Danton Heinen tied up the game for the Pens. Following that, in the second period, Jake Gensel, who's been a monster in this series, got the second goal for the Penguins. So that made it 2-1. And then K'Andre Miller got one for the Rangers, tying it up. So it was very back and forth. Evan Rodriguez gets the go-ahead goal in the second period on a breakaway. Very nice goal from him and good defense following that shot. In the third period, Mika Zibanejad got the tying goal for the Rangers. That's what they needed. And then finally in overtime, Artemi Panarin got the game winner just about 4.5 minutes into the period. So yeah, the Rangers move on. Next, finally, we have another overtime game where the Flames beat the Dallas Stars 4-3. This was also a very interesting game. Jamie Benn got the opening goal for the Dallas Stars, and that made it 1-0 Stars. That was just 40 seconds into the game. Jake Oettinger got some good saves for the Dallas Stars, but unfortunately it just wouldn't be enough. Tyler Toffoli got the first goal for the Flames, making it 1-1. Vladimir Namestnikov got the first goal for the first goal in that period for the Stars in the second period. That made it 2-1. Matthew Tkachuk though ties it up. So very back and forth. Nearing the end of the power play, he ties it up for the Flames, and then we have a 2-2 game. And then we go to overtime. There was no goals in the third. Jamie Gaudreau gets the game winner for the Flames. Very good shot from him. Sort of just snuck in the goal, and that won the game and the series. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on these games. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, peace out.